So guys, boom. Welcome back to another episode of Juice Made TV, and today we have something to talk about. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard by now, but ESPN actually just released the new high school basketball rankings for the 22 class, the 23 class, and the 24 class. Now, so much to take away, but in this specific video, we're going to be talking about this 23 class because it's the 23 class. Everybody cares about Mikey. Everybody cares about Bronny, DJ Wagner, Robert Dillingham. So much to talk about with the 23 class. But if you guys do want a 22 video, if you guys want a 24 video, let me know down below and I'll definitely get those together. But yeah, like I said, so much to talk about. Bronny James is now the 43rd best player in the country. Mikey is the 16th. He continues to drop down. What's going on with Mikey? DJ Wagner stayed the #1 player despite having 2 bad games. Guys, so much to talk about. So let's not waste any more time. Make sure you guys smash that like button, please, bro. It helps me out in so many ways. Subscribe to the channel, turn post notifications on. Follow me on Instagram, hit the links in the description. And with all that being said, guys, going to get straight into this video. Now, as we can see here, DJ Wagner is actually still currently the #1 overall ranked player in the country. And this is honestly a hot take that, at least from what I've seen, because I don't know if you guys saw DJ Wagner against Montverde Academy. It's also against Calvary Christian. But he struggled pretty bad, and they did not look, him and Camden just did not look good in that game. And a lot of people were saying that Montverde actually exposed DJ Wagner. Now, I believe DJ Wagner only ended up with about 4 or 6 points in that game, and he had a lot of turnovers. But I'm not gonna lie, guys, I honestly could not blame DJ Wagner for that loss, solely on the fact that he was the only player on that team at that moment that I personally feel like could get a bucket. So I feel like Montverde's game plan was simply just to stop DJ Wagner and allow one of the other players on Camden to outbeat Montverde Academy, which we saw just did not happen. In the next game against Calvary Christian, against Marvel Allen, who's also a top 5 point guard in the country, DJ Wagner definitely didn't have the best game as well there. So I think those 2 games specifically kind of made people question, is DJ Wagner really the #1 overall player in the country? I've always thought he was the best player in the country, but in this specific time, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm gonna be saying this right now. I personally expected the #1 overall ranked player to actually be Ron Holland, who ESPN actually ranked as the 4th overall ranked player in the entire country. Now, I don't know if you guys know about Ron Holland, but he's actually a 6'9"-ish, they have him 6'8"-ish, but he's actually a 6'9", 6'10"-ish power forward that can pretty much do everything on the floor. Now, trust me, I've been watching this kid for quite some time now, and I feel like in this specific season in his junior year, he just took it to another level. Like I said, Duncanville High School, which is a public high school, they beat Montverde Academy, the same team that just completely destroyed DJ Wagner. So with that specific take alone, even though it is a team standpoint, Ron Holland has been doing this in the entire season. And for Duncanville, which is a public high school, to beat Montverde Academy, which is a prep school who recruits players, and I believe they have 10 ranked players on their team. For Ron Holland to actually lead that public high school to be a prep school, to me, that says a lot. And like I said, the man dominates every single game. I've seen it in person. They also beat Bronny James and Sierra Canyon as well. So make sure y'all go tap into Ron Holland. The dude is definitely tough. Now let's take a look at Kwame Evans, who is actually ranked as the 2nd overall ranked player in the country. Now he plays for Montverde Academy. He's definitely a player that is kind of tricky to break down. It's only on the fact that he plays for Montverde Academy, but he doesn't play the most minutes. But like I said earlier, Montverde Academy has at least 10 ranked players on that team, so it's kind of hard for Kwame to get his buckets. You look here, against IMG, he only had 8 points in that game, and I believe he's only averaging about 4 or 5 points for the entire season. So I know a lot of people are going to be saying, how, if he's only averaging 5 points a game, is he ranked as the 2nd overall ranked player in the country? Now, personally, if Kwame Evans was on another team and if he was actually the sole star player on that team, I actually definitely feel like he can definitely showcase his skill more, and a lot of people probably wouldn't be calling him overrated. But whenever he is on the floor, I definitely feel like he is producing for Montverde Academy. So like I said, that's definitely a player that's honestly kind of tricky to judge. Mackenzie McBakbo, if you guys don't know him, he's definitely a great player to watch out for. He actually plays with DJ Wagner in the summer as well for his AAU team. I'm actually not mad that he's the 3rd ranked player in the country. Robert Dillingham at number 6. I personally love that, not gonna lie, guys. Now, if you haven't been keeping up with this man, Robert Dillingham, he's the player on Donda Academy. Personally, that I actually feel like that's actually been carrying that team for majority of the season. I mean, he has a great game every single time. I believe he's actually averaging over 20 plus points a game, and like I said, he's doing it in great efficiency and creating for his teammates. He's pretty much doing everything for that Donda Academy team. So I think it's definitely well deserved that he is the 6th overall ranked player in the country. And as you can see, he already has committed to play for NC State. Now, another player to look at here is number 10 with Simeon Wilcher. He's already committed to play for North Carolina. And DJ Wagner and Simeon Wilcher actually played in their first game, I believe, on December 16th, somewhere around there. And it was both their team's first game, or at least it was Camden's first big game of the season. A lot of people said that Simeon actually outplayed DJ Wagner. I believe he finished with 24 points on above 50% from the field. And Simeon is definitely a player that I feel like is super, he really doesn't get talked about enough, and he can score the ball, he can get to the rim, good teammate, he rebounds the ball, he's pretty much engaged in all sections of the floor. So for him to be the 10th ranked player, I definitely feel like even though he is the 10th ranked player, people really don't talk about him enough as he needs to. JJ Taylor at number 11, he plays with Donda Academy. He's been definitely doing his thing. I feel like he hasn't been in that superstar role for Donda. I mean, as you can see, Robert Dillingham has pretty much been still in the show, but JJ Taylor is definitely a player that's been hitting a lot of clutch shots for that team, so I definitely feel like he's a player to watch out for. Bayfall at number 12, I'm honestly not mad at that, but if you guys have noticed, him and JJ Taylor and Caleb Foster, who I believe is number 19, they were actually top 8 players at a point, and they're actually continuing to fall. So what do you guys think about those 3 specific players right there? Marvel Allen at number 14, I don't know if y'all seen, but he just committed to play at LSU. He also went off against DJ Wagner in Camden, so I'm personally not mad at number 14, and I also have seen him in person. The first time I did see him was earlier on in the season. It wasn't the best first game for Marvel Allen, but like I said, he did do his thing against Camden, so I'm personally not mad at number 14. Now guys, boom, Mikey Williams. This is definitely one that I feel like a lot of people have missed questions about, and I'm probably going to take a minute or two to probably talk about this man, Mikey Williams. Now personally, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Before I even continue, guys, let me know what you guys think down below with Mikey Williams actually being number 16. Now, personally, I think this is honestly insane. I actually feel like Mikey definitely should be a top 10 player no matter what for this specific season. Guys, y'all know how I personally feel about Mikey Williams from his freshman year, his 8th grade year, shoot, even his 10th grade year. You guys already know how I personally thought. I was always saying that this man, Mikey Williams, was not playing like a top 5 player in the country. Guys, like I said, as a top 5 player, you just cannot drop 9 points. You can't drop 10, 11 points in the specific setting that he was in. Like I said, it would be different if you're a Kwame Evans who plays for Montverde Academy, who has all these nationally ranked players. But for Mikey Williams, guys, he was the main star for that team, so there's no reason why I personally think he should be dropping 11 points or 9 points. But this specific season, I personally feel like this man Mikey is definitely taking it to another level. His IQ's gotten better, his shot selection is getting better, his scoring is getting better, his leadership skills is getting better. Mikey is getting better in every single category, and it's honestly insane. Guys, I've seen him in person so many times this season. This man Mikey Williams is literally on a mission. And for him to do what he's doing, and he dropped 50 points in a win too, and him getting offers and doing all this with Drake and Puma and getting his own shoe with Puma, guys, trust me, this man Mikey Williams, this man has definitely been going off all season, and I'm personally liking what I'm seeing from this man Mikey. I don't think he's overrated personally right now. Before, I will say he was a little overrated, because like I said, you can't be the number 1 player dropping 2-3 points in a game. Like, it just doesn't work. But for right now, with what Mikey's been doing all season, shout out to this man Mikey. He has my respect. His IQ is off the charts. His playmaking skills is off the charts. He can just do so much things on the floor that a lot of people in this specific class just cannot do. Now, I definitely don't want to make this video too long, but shout out to players like Kylan Boswell, Caleb Foster, Aiden Holloway, who's definitely doing his thing, Reed Shepard, Dusty Stromer. Shout out to Trey Green. But guys, I cannot end this video without talking about this man, Bronny James. Now, Bronny James is currently the 43rd ranked player in the country, and I honestly forgot what he was before, but right now, as we can see, Bronny's the 43rd best player in the country. Now, before I even talk about this, let me know in the comments what you guys actually think about Bronny being the 43rd best player. Now, personally, I'm honestly not mad at that. If you're an OG subscriber on this channel, y'all know how I feel about this man Bronny. As far as talent, I personally think this man Bronny James is definitely a top 5 to 10 player in this class as far as talent. But from what we've been seeing from him, you know, from the past year, the past couple years, he wasn't playing like a top 5 to 10 player in the country. in this specific season, I personally feel like this man Bronny has actually taken his skills to the next level. He's being more aggressive, like how we all hoped and imagined. I feel like his role is honestly a lot more too. He's starting for Sierra Cannon, especially with Amari Bailey being out at the beginning of the season. I actually think, that was kind of a blessing in disguise for this man Bronny, and he's been hitting clutch shots all season. He's been hitting these crazy dunks. He's been playing the main point guard position for Sierra Canyon. He's showing off his insane IQ, finding his teammates in the half-court setting, showing off his crazy three-point ability. Guys, this man Bronny James is definitely doing what he needs to do this season, and I'm honestly not mad at 43. I actually think that's perfect. I'm not going to say he's a top 30 player. I'm not taking him over a guy like a Aiden Holloway or even like a Mikey, but that's another topic for another day. Guys, what do you guys think about this new ESPN rankings for the 2023 class? Let me know if you guys actually want a video for the 24 class and the 22 class, and just more high school basketball drama videos or just any videos in general. Let me know down below. What are your takes about the new rankings? And yeah, let's get a great basketball conversation down below. Please make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram for more updates and just more videos in general. Make sure to hit the links in the description. And yeah, with all that being said, guys, thank you for watching. It's been another episode of Juice Made TV. Peace.